Well guys, in case you have an i9 10900K and you want to get the best performance out of it without having your PC be like a heater during the summer and winter, this is the right video for you. So today, by undervolting it, we will be able to increase the performance from stock. This is actually a very safe overclock with lower voltage, in which we will be also reducing the power draw, the temperature and the noise of our system, while again slightly improving the performance in both gaming and productivity. This is one of the best CPUs Intel has ever made. So let's get to work. So step one is just a matter of getting into the BIOS. So turn off the PC, turn it on and hit the delete or F2 key until we get in the BIOS. Motherboard we're using today is an MSI Z490, but this will work for every motherboard that supports the 10900K. Even a Z590, no problem. So let's go. Okay, so here we are in the BIOS. Now let's get started, but first promise me something. If the tutorial works for you, you will subscribe to the channel for more, okay? Let's go. So first thing, you want to go into the advanced mode, right? So in this case, you want to press F7 to go here. Now, if it is an Asus board or like an ASRock board, it's going to be slightly different, but basically you want to go into the overclocking section, which could also be called tuning section or AI tweaker section. So we go in there, okay? Now, once we're here, the actual undervolt starts. So if you have an overclocking explore mode, set it to expert. Now, if you have a CPU cooler tuning, set it to water cooler, right there, the maximum. Then we wanna go into advanced CPU configuration. The first two steps are optional, by the way. Go in there, and now what we wanna do is unlock every single one of these limits. We don't need these limits, okay? So long duration power limit, hit all 9. Long duration maintain, 128, which is the maximum. Short duration power limit, all 9s. CPU current limit, all 9s, etc. So these ones, unlock them all. Now we go back here and you're gonna go all the way down. Be sure to enable your XMP for your RAM. This is just not part of the tutorial, but just do it. And also be sure to have the latest BIOS and to enable resizable bar, please. Then we want to go all the way down until we find CPU core voltage mode. And now here we want to hit enter and go into offset mode. And set CPU core voltage offset mode, we want to put minus because we are using a negative offset. And now in there, on CPU core voltage offset, we want to put 0.05. Now you can hit F10, save and exit, and the tutorial would be actually already finished. But if you want to spend a little bit of extra seconds, I think it might be helpful because you have a powerful CPU and we can tune it even a bit better. So this is going to work for every CPU. So you can just copy it. You don't need to test it. You can just copy it, do it. The PC will run better, quieter, cooler, and everything. But if you want to find out the maximum of where your CPU is, you might want to try 0.075 right there. So you might want to try that, and then you might want to just go into Windows, launch a proper stress test, see if it works. And now, if it works for gaming, but it crashes for productivity, you could also want to put an AVX offset. So here, you might want to put like -1 if it crashes in productivity only. So what this does is when running productivity, so AVX instructions, it will downclock your CPU and make it perform slightly less. So know that there is also this option, but the undervolt is basically what we saw previously. So guys, this is it for today. Again, if it was helpful, remember your promise and drop a sub and a like maybe. I have many more tutorials for GPUs as well on the channel, so maybe check those out. And I do cool builds like this one for cheap on the channel, and I show you how you can do one too. So see you in the next one, guys. Bye.